Hello, everyone. This is Bear
Good
Life
morning.
Designs, and we
Hey
are
guys.
here today interviewing the legendary Andrew Moxon. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Bonjour. Yeah, very good. Thanks. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing
You well?
okay. We cannot complain. It's another day in paradise.
We will not complain.
We will not complain, even if we feel like we want to sometimes, but we won't do it.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
so
man.
lovely to see you, Andrew. We miss you loads and loads and loads.
Yeah, likewise. It's been a month, a couple of months, I think. Yeah.
It has
I'll see you
been.
next week. Maybe I'll come down next week. That'd be cool.
That
Oh,
would
that
be
would be
awesome.
fantastic, brother. Well, I'll tell you what. Um, we've done a couple videos for you, haven't we?
Yeah, fantastic.
We've
Thank
done
you. Really
two.
appreciate it. Really loved it. Yeah.
Mine is better.
Hers is better.
Mine, because this is better. Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely better. I tell you, she is a force of nature. Let me just say, she is an incredible talent.
He's a good one.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Andrew, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for agreeing to speak to us, because we love you and we appreciate you so much.
Back at you.
Especially the fact that, well, I think I met you 3 years ago, 4 years ago, thereabout. Mine is 1 or 2 years.
3 years.
During Joyfest.
Right,
And
yeah.
I kind of always known you as a person who, how can I describe? Let's just say enriches the music for Janine John. I didn't actually know you're actually playing and you're recording, you're a songwriter yourself,
Yeah.
and you've recorded many songs until not long ago. So could you tell us a little bit about whatever you want to say about yourself as an artist or yourself as a person? Because we love you, so we want everybody else to love you too.
Yeah, we want to hear about you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I've been interested in music all my life, and started getting into it really when I was about 18, and then, started writing songs and stuff. Back then, this is a long time ago, you couldn't get access to studios unless it was, very professional studios in London and all the rest of it. Anyway, I, from a series of events, ended up living in Los Angeles, and I got a internship there at a studio, which turned out to be one of the top hip hop studios in the States at that time. So
Wow.
I rolled in from Surrey, and next thing I'm sitting in the studio with Tupac Shakur,
Whoa.
Leo, Ice Cube was there. All this wave just before it got gangster hip hop. It was still very, very creative. Just before Thug Life and all that, and so I learned a lot there. I would be there while songs were being produced, and then they'd be on the radio. National hits within 2 or 3 months. There was a real vibe too. It was amazing. And anyway, I started learning engineering there and all the rest of it, producing a bit, starting to record my stuff. And then about 2 or 3 years later, I got dramatically saved. I had a really strong conversion to Christ, and so then the music, which was always kind of spiritual, as it were, took on a whole new dimension. And then fast forwarding, so I recorded about 3 or 4 albums during that period that were on SoundCloud, and I'm about to develop a new website with Stephen here, and I'll start uploading that and getting it on all the streaming things. I came into this new paradigm, if we want to call it that, through this whole thing of going into heaven, and through discovered Justin and everybody else, and I ended up then doing sound for all these groups around here, because I live in Guildford, so there was a great time we had. We had a rise with Liz Wright. There was the Hubs with Lindy, and so all these cats would come in, Ian Clayton, Dr. O, and Nancy. So I got to see a bit of all that, and it was interesting. You know, it was an incredible time to. There's Glory Company as well down the road with Mountain Pearl, and I got involved with all these people. That's why he's playing or mixing or doing live music, worship and whatever. And so that opened everything up in a very different way musically. Very, very rich time. And that's where these two videos have come out of, that inspiration really. It's the full 9 yards as an artist. I really believe when you can combine your creative gifts with a conscious knowledge of what really the gospel is. It's awesome.
No, amen, brother.
Wow, you've lived a rich life so far, and you're still going.
I'm tired today.
Richer and richer.
Richer and richer. From glory to glory. You said something that, if you don't mind, I would like to ask you about. You said you were radically saved or encountered Jesus.
Yeah.
But you said you played spiritual music anyway, so your music was spiritual anyway.
Yeah.
Is there, in your own opinion, is there a difference between spiritual music before and after Christ?
Well, there is and there isn't. I mean, yes. It's funny. It's like, say you're playing with someone who's not a Christian or, you know, of your way or whatever. There's still a spiritual connection when you're playing together. There's no question about it. Obviously, if you're all on the same wavelength, not that we're ever going to be on the same wavelength with everybody, but it, you know, things are. It's ideal, but you know, it's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, you know, you can tap into all types of stuff.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing about it, although, is knowing what your scroll is and your, you know, the whole that issue of the sod, in terms of, you know, that gives you a lot of confidence to know that, yeah, this is what I agreed to. I believe this is why I agreed to come here, and this is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Rather than some kind of haphazard having a shot at it, which is what what I've done with most things. That's quite a strong weapon to have in your arsenal, certainly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Oh, I love it how you said, you know, spiritually anyway. It's just the agreement.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a universalist or anything, but I believe, you know, everyone's got the little flame in us. That's where we all come from. You know, everything in creation.
It's really kind of uncovering that and seeing that within each other. You know, that's the yoke. That's really the yoke. That flame that is the yoke. And when you can come together in agreement of the same yoke, and even whether you're doing it unconsciously or consciously, you know, that is a beautiful, beautiful kind of moment that it's beyond spiritual. Because as we know, there's spiritual doesn't necessarily mean sanctified, you know.
Yeah.
Sacred.
It's life, isn't it? Really.
Sacred is Christ. Christ is sacred, and it's beautiful when you can come together in that equality and that same yoke, right?
So did your music change? Did you feel differently? Did that come through your music differently? Were you seeing different things, or?
Yes. I suppose so. Yeah, totally. I mean, you can feel things on a very different way, emotionally as well as it's quite powerful, isn't it? You know, when you connect like that. I don't really know how to answer that, but you do. I mean, I see music in color as well. So that just became more real, I would say. Yeah, I mean, I can't really read music very very well. I can read chord blocks. I'm not actually a great musician, but I can really feel everything that's going on.
Wow. You know, they talk about there's a phenomenon that can happen. It's called synesthesia, if I'm saying that correct, where you literally see sound as colors in the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you just said that. You see sound. You're even having a lot of fluctuation of colors. I've seen so many different fluctuations of colors around you as we're talking, and I'm looking at you. And even though your background's blurred and you're there, but I keep seeing this hue of different colors kind of surrounding you, and it's beautiful. I think you see it because you also emanate it. You know, it comes from you, and it's part of who you are. It's beautiful, man.
Oh, cool. I never knew that. Yeah, that's good.
There it is again. It just happened. It keeps happening. That's so cool.
I love how you said you see colors, because in the end, that's what we kind of do. We see the colors and we see the images, and we try to apply them as best as we can when we listen to your songs. And I love how the fact that you're engaging with us and you're directing us when we create the videos for you. You're actually sharing the heart that you have while you created the songs. So I personally did Echo for you, and I'm in love with that song. I really am, and it's such a sweet, beautiful, and real song. It's kind of a love song for me anyway. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Echo?
Yeah, I mean, all my songs are love songs about Christ, really. That, you know, in whatever form they are, even if it's some stupid comedy kind of thing. You know, either. But thanks, that's really nice. Yeah, I mean, you do really have that gift for meshing colors, Anka, the way you kind of. You just got that. That's just amazing. Not even colors, just the kind of tapestry or your palette or whatever you use. The texture as well, it's fantastic. I really appreciate the way you did that. It's just beautiful. You can actually, you know, it's a beautiful synergy. It's fantastic what you did there. It's just lovely. But Echo, I don't really know what Echo's about. I mean, the chorus it's various different parts to the song that all come together. The Echo bit is something I gleaned from the last Ian Clayton conference I went to back in, I think it was before lockdown, must have been 2019, when he was talking about the letters and how the letters create a door that vibrates throughout the universe when you say the name Yahweh, and in this case it's Yod Hiv Vav Hey, and you know, everything we do goes out into the universe. Every sound we make for eternity. And so I'm saying, you know, Yod Hey Vav Hey. I don't even know if I sing it actually. No, Claire does it. And then I say yeah. So I'm just agreeing with it. It's that simple. And the song was called. It's funny because yesterday I was on the computer and I was looking up for another file, and I found the original demo of this, and it was called Yeah. So I think that was before I probably went to that conference and got that imagery of the Yod Hey Vav Hey going out, echoing out into the universe. And then there's just some other bits there of, you know, of loss. It's quite a grief. There's a lot of grief in that song. And how ultimately, if you go through grief, you cling to Christ because that's all you have. So, and you know, just a lot of it was just messing around with poetic stuff about Mary Magdalene and John the Beloved, or Abraham, the bosom of Abraham. And yeah, we recorded it in one or two passes. One pass, I think. Did two. I annoyed the band, asked them to do it again, but I think we just took, I can't remember, it was done in 5 minutes live in the studio. And then Rob Townley played guitars over it. I think that was it. I've just remixed it, actually.
It's so powerful.
But it's about to be remixed.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put it so quickly.
Basically, it came out. My friend Chris showed me the tuning of Dad Fad, and it just came straight out of that, really. There's also a bit of Joseph. I don't know if you know the singer Joseph Arthur, the American singer, but there was a little bit of a lean to that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love how you say that, every music or every sound resonates out there in the universe. And if you see colors when you hear a sound, imagine the colors that resonate out there in the universe when we create all these songs. And every single time we play your song, they just emanate colors and images, and the whole universe sees all of these images, not just us. Oh, I love it.
Well, this is what we know now. I mean, what we know is too much, because everything leans towards the positive future, for creation. Can't be undone, It's out of the box. Well, it's for me anyway,
Out of the box.
There is no end.
I love it. Out of
to
the box.
the expansion of the kingdom of God.
Whew.
Absolutely no
What
end.
a joy. Oh my
That's
gosh,
absolutely
that's
beautiful.
amazing joy.
Well, gosh, man, I tell you, I remember when Anka was working on the video, and I would just be hearing her playing it over and over and over again, and her just kind of locking in and getting into the flow. Because anytime you're being creative, and as you know, and being an artist, you lock in to connect. You're connecting with something. And I think that, especially for Anka, she's such a seer. She locks into the sound, and the sound is like a door that opens up for her to see. And I mean, you already said a little bit about it, but do you feel like we, or Anka in this song, was able to see the song, see you in a way that?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's more than a lyric video. I think that's what Anka's done on this. It's a lovely. It completed the song. I would say.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I've not had a bad comment about it or anything at all.
Yeah, great team. You and I, great team.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And then Valentine, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was so much fun.
I did some new things in that one.
Oh, I love
Valentine. I pushed you a bit. I drove you mad on that one. Sorry about that.
Oh, brother, it's
amazing.
okay.
I love it.
That's what we do, man.
Yeah.
I don't have the same powerful gift that Anka. See, Anka just creates and just gets it right the first time, like within 5 minutes recording a song. I'd be in the studio all day.
But that's just the beauty, because you entangled with him, not just spiritually, but advice and how to create this song.
I loved listening to your song. I listened to it easily several dozen times, just slipping into the spirit and just allowing it to surround me, the sound, the words, and to see. And there's such a kind of an edge, to Valentine.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, where did that come? Where did this one come from?
That's just a lot of luck. My friend James, right? He saw an angel in the sun. He was around the studio one day and saw it on the computer. But that one took a life of its own, because I was messing around with a bunch of samples, all the string samples, and that's how it started out, just with the string samples. And there's 2 different time signatures in there of the strings, and so I couldn't really do it. I just played a tiny bit of acoustic guitar over it at the start of it. And then I was working with another producer, but it didn't happen. And but then Rob Townley, what did he do? He played guitars on it, and a little bit with the arrangement, and then Rob Logan. Do you know Robert Logan? The composer. He's played at Love Festival. He then, I gave him the drum loops, and he did a really amazing job editing, messing them up basically. So the combination of those, Rob's guitars are just spot on, and the drum edits with all the effects on them is fantastic. And then I had to chop it all up because it was just too much. And last week Rob was here and we just finalized it, nearly 100% there. So yeah, I just love that song. It's got such a joyful energy. And oh yeah, and of course Jen Arrington did the BBs on it. She did a great job. Just a lovely pure voice. And yeah, it's just, I've not really done anything else like that, so it's just, I got lucky.
Yeah,
so unique as well.
It's very unique. It's wild. It's wild and so different and unique, but it comes together in such a beautiful way. And you're listening to it. There's some parts that you're kind of like, I've never quite heard this before, but it makes sense. Like it's really, I'm attracted to it. You know.
Yeah,
I want to hear it more.
Yeah, it's just, well, it's all kinds of mixed up, isn't it? Hip hop mixed up with kind of, I don't know, a bit of poetry and all the really lovely kind of almost jazz guitar stuff.
Yes, yeah, I can hear the jazz in there too. Yeah. So why the title Valentine? Why did you choose that?
Well, it comes from that chorus, "You are loved more than you'll ever know," and I've heard this throughout my Christian walk, as it were. I still don't really get it, even though it really is true. You know, for God so loved the world, He gave His own, and that is the essence of who we are. So it's like, I know a little bit about that, and I just wanted to share that with people. I mean, most of these songs are about me wanting to share what I know. I'm not a great, forerunner or visionary or anything, but it's just like what I've got, I want to share. That's what I want to do. Do you know what I mean? And so the fact that you are loved more than you'll ever know is, whether or not you understand it or not, you got to hear it, you know. And it's our life mission to grow in that. Do you know what I mean? You know, He says, don't worry about, the birds don't worry about what they'll eat, or the flowers in the fields. This creation is perfect. With everything that's going on, that's fundamentally who we are. So we have the choice of what to tap into, you know. So I'm just trying to remind people and show people that's the hook on it. You know, despite the madness of the world in the second, which is on the second verse, or where we've come from, which is basically just me gleaning from all the stuff I've learned, being around all these different people and all this. I mean, this world is a really amazing creation. If you go to the bottom of the ocean, there's some weird looking fish down there. It really is. And then there's all this stuff going on around we can't see, and stuff that's in heaven. It's phenomenal, you know. And Stephen, I mean, the images are just absolutely fantastic. That one of that angel with the neon and the oil, I mean, that is just beautiful. That's a whole other level, you know. That on itself, just going around on repeat, I think maybe we should have stuck with that. Because it is so good. That I really want to make that into a picture to get that image, because it's such a beautiful. It's just that creation is phenomenal. But your clarity is it's wonderful. Thank you both, guys.
Oh gosh, it's been our honor.
Yeah, I definitely want to do some more.
Yeah, we love you, man. We absolutely love you. You're our friend. You're our brother. um, and
We love your music.
we love listening to you. So
Yeah. Yeah, your sound is different, you know, it's a different tone. It takes us into different places, and that's what we love.
that's the beauty of it, is that you sing from authenticity.
Yeah.
You sing from who it is that you are, and I believe that whenever someone is expressing, whether it be through art, painting, dancing, singing, creative ways, we're doing it in an authentic way. We're really tapping into the heart of the Father.
Mm-hmm.
We're tapping into the heart of who He is as Creator, and when we do that, it's just beautiful, because it is another facet, just like a diamond, another side angle of a diamond that is the Father. And those that are brave enough to express themselves in that way and just to be authentic is a joy. It's a joy to be a part of.
Brave.
Joy to be a part of. Joy to be called friend. So
it's great as an artist, you know, to get into to combine what you perceive as your gospel with your creativity is can't beat, really.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is coming for Andrew Moxon? What is he up to?
What's coming?
What's coming? What are you creating?
Right. Well, I've two albums and an EP on the way, and the website. Well, yeah, this is about the last 3 or 4 years. So one I've just finalized last week with Rob, and we need another day just to give it some final tweaks, mainly the vocals. And then I've got a live album. So that album is all programmed, mainly all programmed. There's one song which has got live stuff on it, and so those songs are all. There's some good stuff on that. I really, really love it. It's really good, and it's all about this new paradigm, because none of it's really come out yet. Did one song, and then in 2021, I went up to Scarborough with a bunch of friends of mine, really good musicians, who happened to live there, in a great studio in a big room. We recorded something like 9 songs in 2 days, and then I took it back and edited it, and other people played on it and sang on it, and there's 3 songs. I've just got to finish vocals and some BVs on it, and then that's more or less that's in the can, and then that'll be coming out, and then I'm going to get this website and have it all on there, and start playing it live.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's amazing.
I can't wait to dig into the website with you and really tailor it to your style, and it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, we need to represent you out there for sure.
And I'm going to be at Creative Space in November.
Nice. I think we are too. We're definitely,
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be there. We can't wait to,
At the conference,
At the conference,
One song there. That'll be good.
It's gonna be brilliant. I can't wait to see that, hear that.
That's for sure. Do you feel your music is changing constantly, or how do you see it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know really. Just give me a second.
No, I mean, yeah.
We ask the tough questions, man.
Yes.
I think it's getting
like
more.
A walnut.
Well, it's trying to get more authentic, I would say.
Yeah.
But I would like to make stuff that's a lot simpler next time around, rather than throwing the whole kitchen sink at it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. Because we change, isn't it?
Yeah.
From glory to glory, so it says. So I believe our expression, whatever that is, through painting, through music, through just being, vocally, communication, body language, whatever you want to say, the expression of ourselves is literally from glory to glory. And yeah, every time we see you, it's great. So,
You know, I tell you, you just mentioned wanting to try to be more authentic, but what's beautiful is that you already are authentic.
awesome.
So you're going from authentic to authentic, like glory to glory. You know,
Yeah.
you to me, you've always been authentic. And the fact that that's even on your heart to be authentic means that you already are authentic. So I think it's just it's beautiful to see how you're walking forward fearlessly.
Yes.
Because I know this stuff can be
Yes.
challenging. It can be raw. There can be a little bit of nervousness and fear related to opening yourself up, exposing completely who you are, and being authentic. But you've been brave every step of the way, constantly growing and moving forward. And it's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing.
Yeah, and we honor you. We
Yeah.
honor you, and we appreciate you so much, Andrew, and what you do, and how you engage with people. You know, you're not just a one-man band kind of thing. You love to be with people, and you love to give your sound to other people, and I don't know. I feel like you're a people person for sure.
You like glue. Glue.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty grim road to go on this road on your own. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hold things together, man.
You hold things together. That's true. Very true.
I am a shopping bag.
Which one, Aldi or M&S?
All of
Waitrose.
Well, brother, listen, we absolutely adore you. We love you, friend. We are excited for your future. We're excited for the future of us together. We're excited to do things for you, and we
With
cannot
you.
wait until your new songs come in, and whatever you grace us with the pleasure of doing videos for you. And I can't wait to dig into this website, bro. We just want to shower you with love and honor and just lift you up into the highest of heights. You know, hey, we received that, and it has been absolutely a wonderful pleasure to sit here for these, half an hour.
few minutes.
Sit here talking. It's getting to know you even more. To ask some questions that even in person sometimes we don't really get to
Yeah.
dig into. So we appreciate you and we thank you and we love you, man.
Yeah, likewise. Love you guys too, and thank you so much for all you have done and will do. And keep the good work up for everyone.
Bro.
It's just gonna roll for you guys.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Love you.
Thank you, man. We love you, dude.